Sonoma, California, home to Sonoma Raceway. We are here in wine country for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. It's race number 2 of the season. And the Team Urban cars are full. All four. Well, we got, not entirely. The 88 will be missing from this race. He's supposed to be full-time. Some things are keeping him out. So, therefore, his car is just not being ran. It's parked back at the Team Urban garage in Michigan. And he has been granted a waiver if he can get the issues resolved before missing a certain amount of races. If he has to miss a certain amount of more if he misses more than however many races the league decides, then unfortunately he can run the rest of the schedule if he gets it fixed, but he won't be eligible for the playoffs. So we got the 5 car, the 23, 24, and 25 cars. Let's talk about the 24 car of Urban. Coming off a big win in the season opener a week ago. His 5th straight victory in the season opener. His ticket is punched to the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs later this season. Let's talk about his teammate, the 23. He led most of that race, won a stage, and then was able to finish up in the runner-up position behind his boss in second. So the Team Urban cars coming into this race off a hot start for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and they look to continue that here today at Sonoma Raceway. Now, Urban said he didn't like his odds for Xfinity and trucks going into this season. Give us one sec. Crew chief's calling. What's up, man? All right. So the 24 of Urban said he didn't like his odds in Xfinity and trucks this weekend here at Sonoma Raceway. He got position number 3 in last night's truck race. Now let's discuss this before we get started. A penalty has been added to the 22 team. It was announced earlier this morning after a long decision by league president. He decided to penalize the 22 not for just one but 2 incidents on the track. The 11 says he was brake checked by the 22 and it caused a wreck and got him spun out, which caused the wreck. So he got a 2-point penalty for that, and he got an additional 3-point penalty for, no. We mixed it up. He got a 3-point penalty for door slamming the 7 truck of Joe Brown. I'm imagining that's your last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 22 got a penalty for door slamming the 7 truck of Joe Brown. And causing a wreck. That was where the wreck got caused. And he got a 2-point penalty for brake checking the 11 of Urban. Team GSR attempted to appeal that penalty and unfortunately lost that appeal. So they lose 5 points in back-to-back races. Not really a good start for Team GSR, but I'm sure they'll turn it around. They're a solid team. And we'll have to see about that. But let's turn our focus to the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. So, 250 miles, 99 laps here. Track temp about 125 degrees. It's a little hotter today than it was yesterday. Excuse us. And not yet. Give me a sec. I'm trying to invite the drivers in order. But, yeah, so that's how it is. The track temp is about 125 degrees, a little hotter than yesterday. And it's going to be interesting to see how these cars race around the track, especially after watching that race last night and seeing the 22 team get that penalty. How are these drivers going to approach this race? Are they going to be a little more careful? Obviously, Urban said he was a little upset that, a warning wasn't given out like, hey, I'm braking. So will drivers actually utilize warnings and be like, hey, I'm braking, in the turns? Or will another incident happen? Obviously, you got to be careful because that's a penalty if you brake check a car and don't give warning, especially if you cause a wreck. Yo, Hunter, you still there, man? So just turn down the volume on the live stream. You don't really need the volume. You Yep.
Good luck to you two.
Well, you need to be in the party chat with him, so he can hear you. All right. So here we go. It's the California Raisins 250, 99 laps, 250 miles. It's not a short track like we almost said, but it's a road course. There's gonna be tippers flaring. We saw some frustration last night out of the 11 crew, despite him getting his second straight top 5 finish. The crew likes their odds going into Vegas, but we'll have to see how it plays out here at this road course, not short track, ladies and gentlemen. We kind of do sound like Fox here, mixing up our words and stuff, but yeah, you could make another version of Martinsville, but yeah, so it's a road course, not a short track, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a meme for a while. Yeah, maybe by a few miles. All right, so it's the same exact starting positions as last week for Urbane and Voiles, first and second. Also, Packer fan, I do want to announce that just to keep it fair for everybody, I did announce a rule that you can take back-to-back second-place finishes if I won the race, in the previous season and took the pole. You can take second for back-to-back races, but then eventually I ask that you give others a chance to get that position too, just to keep it fair. Because, I don't want, the same... No, you're good. I'm just saying, I don't want, the same person taking the same position and nobody else gets a chance to have it, So, if we don't practice at Las Vegas, then you can have anything but second, and that's only until every driver has had a shot to get it, which there's only really 3 of us this season, so. Urban on the inside, Voiles on the outside, green flag, and the California Raisins 250 is underway from Sonoma. Urbane has a crew chief this race. It's his Cup Series crew chief. My bad, Kyle. I hit that way too late. So the 24 does lose a couple of spots due to...
25, I was still on the outside.
Not braking.
23, watch out. Oh, my God, man.
Oh!
Bad rejoin.
Man, you gotta watch out, Dakota.
What a race.
The 23 man. Is mowing the dirt.
Real light.
Yeah, I wish that they would move it to the West Coast swing. All right, so here we go, back to green. That was a little interesting start. Oh, did you get the 5... Did you get the 5 car, man, or are you in the 7?
Shoot.
We'll just pretend you're the 5. It's fine.
That's completely my fault.
Okay, way too fast.
Sends it way down the inside there.
The 24 again. Send it way too far. Hey, crew chief, just be aware when I approach that corner, man. I seem unprepared for it. I overdrive it every time.
This track is really good. I really like the way it flows, I'm gonna be honest. Besides from maybe this downhill hairpin type thing, might be the worst corner on the track. Everything else I really like this track about.
You listening?
I like everything else about this track.
You're listening to Team Urbane Communications. Now let's listen to Team Communications between the 24 crew and his crew chief. All right, man, we're coming to another restart here. I like the car, but just please make sure I don't overdrive one again. I don't want to wreck somebody.
Here we go, man. Packer fan Kyle, watch out, dude.
All right, here we go for another restart.
Just watch out when you go on track and you rejoin. Make sure you check your angles. You almost ran right into me last time. Oh, that was... okay.
Oh, cars are around the 24 a little bit as well. Had to check up, and the caution is out again. This is going to be a 20-minute race. I had to check up because of that, and I spun out. Green, 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 green. Crew chief, you got a copy? Alright, that time I approached the turn a little better. I approached it a little better. Like I said, we just gotta make sure we're careful in that turn. Oh, nothing like Brandon Brown getting us off the track there a little bit.
That was weird. I have not made that mistake in a long time there.
I retaliated against him.
Oh. Another caution.
Alright, well, we complete a single lap here. The 24
we
retaliated.
Even made it past. Yeah. I don't know what turn it is, but the one after the hairpin, I haven't even made it through that corner fully.
Hey, crew chief, tell that 68 to watch where he's driving or his car will end up like one at the junkyard.
Alright, 23, I see you diving deep. Braked again, though.
I got second place. I'm a little loose. I might give it up. Nope. I'm
to
clear.
To be honest, man, the braking points on this track are really simple. Like, there's a lot of visual markers that you can use.
Alright, let's try to complete it.
That one, that uphill, the second one, or the first one?
Oh, I see what you're talking about right there, around that turn. I just drove up the mountain to save it, bro.
Finally, I made it through this corner. Not well, but I made it through.
Somebody's in the back of my car. Was that our teammate? If that was our teammate, tell him sorry about how I ran him into the corner there. I just seen somebody running into the back of me and I was trying to, like, get out of his way.
Almost went into the pits. I would have started crying.
We're P2 going into this hairpin here.
Finally did a lap.
And finally, we complete one lap here at Sonoma. Yeah, race about to be 20 minutes, only complete one green flag lap. Nobody has to pit. I hate this I hate these turns right here, Packer fan.
Those are, to be honest, my favorite parts of the track. I always find myself gaining a lot of time through there.
We're loose. We saved it, though. We saved it.
The first gear is never really where you want to go. If you're looking for rotation, second gear is really it. The only time you should be going into first gear is around...
Around goes the 24. Carousel. And he's going to spin it around again and the caution's going to come out. Dang it, man. I was doing a good corner and I just spun it out. You hear some frustration. Yeah. Packer
fan Kyle, on this turn, especially on the restart, you can bring it in really deep. You can start braking around when the curb starts here.
You heard some frustration from the number 24 team about how they spun out there.
Yeah, my bad.
Somebody told Dakota to watch out. I almost got ran into the dirt there. I kind of did a little bit. Oh, and he just sent a car into me. Well, we're still good.
And I'm into dirt again. This is not good. Here we go. Now I can race.
Somebody just hit the wall. It's our teammate. Oh my gosh. More than one lap, please.
I started the outside, but it's the inside of this corner. Watch out, Kyle.
Yeah, we'll just pretend you're the 5 car.
Yeah,
Joe.
my bad. I forgot to switch my car out.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, so you're good. Honestly, we were 4 laps in. We probably could have, like... We probably could have just went out, and restarted, but...
You just stay heavy on the brakes through there.
24 drove it in the wall.
Well, you're outside. Damn. My bad, man. You got loose. I hit you in the back. I made it worse for you. Yeah, here, I'll give you the place back. Here you go, man. That's completely my fault.
Road courses. Tempers tend to flare at the road courses sometimes. Sometimes drivers make mistakes. Like Brandon Brown, he ended up off the nose of the 24, and the 24 finishes third in stage 1. Hey, guys, we're going to pit here. We're going to pit.
We are?
Yeah, let's pit. It's better. We're better. Hey, our teammate's going with us.
I'll go in. I know I can make the places back up.
Hey, crew chief, we're bringing it to you for tires and fuel, and we gotta get some damage fixed.
Here we go. Gonna see where I'm placed. Probably gonna be right in the back.
What'd you say?
Oh, I'm not right in the back.
Tires and a tank of fuel on it.
Yep, we're restarting last, but it'll be worth it. We can make the spots up. All right, here we go. Green. What the heck? It just made me start all the way back here.
On my screen, you were right up there with me, and you were literally just bumping the other car, and then you teleported.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's how you get front damage. The AI sent it right into me. Nah, don't listen to the AI, so you can go a lot deeper.
Okay, somebody's got to tell Dakota to watch out, because he just hit me twice.
Yo, 23, watch out, man. You sent it in there. Are you Packer fan? Are you 20? You're the 23 car, right?
Splashy, can you hear us? Ooh, yeah. He is so lucky. He is so lucky. Move, Mills! Oh my god, bro.
Yellow's out. Let's go. P10, P10. Here we go. I need to win this stage. I practically gave you the stage win, bro, because I gave you that position back. I wasn't expecting this caution to come out so soon. Yeah, and the caution
Green flag. Here we go.
Because I thought I was going to be able to get you, but caution just flew out.
CJ McLaughlin to the lead. Obviously, I just got drove in the freaking wall by the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 23, I really thought you were about to hit me. I'm kind of happy that 23 came out, the caution came out.
Splashy, can you hear us? Are you still here?
I think he's in too deep. He's lost in the sauce. How much front damage do I have? Oh, I'm 100% radiator. Watch out, watch out! Oh, man. 96 front damage. Maybe, when it's just us two up front, I get it, but there's, a whole bunch of AIs around, so I can't brake at my normal braking points. Did we go 3 wide in here? Shit, it sent me into the dirt. Somebody had to go off, and it was me.
So Urbane looking to go back-to-back or get his team back-to-back victories. He's looking to go back-to-back in Cup tomorrow. That's Dakota. I'm trying to get a hold of his crew chief, but he's ignoring me. Unless if he's not in here.
He sends it deep, goes wide, and that's why I'm going to win the corner. Guess not. Yes, I am. Is an AI P1 right now? Oh, okay. You're losing a lot of speed through there.
As the 24 crews...
Look at how I'm right behind you right now.
They're eyeballing the top 10. Oh, they're going to get a couple of spots here.
I'm on your outside.
Oh, really wide in that hairpin, though. But he'll take 9th back as he looks to chase down Chase Briscoe. Or not Chase Briscoe, Riley Herbst. Oh, Riley
before
Herbst
that.
goes around. Caution's gonna fly out.
Is it? Yep, it is. Starting first. So, on the restart, you can brake around that curb, but when you're on a normal lap, brake a little bit before that. I would try and brake before that big overhead sign, but like a few feet away from it. You see this big overhead like sign that people can walk on up here? That's normally where I brake if I'm under normal conditions. Okay.
My bad, guys. My bad. I got
fine.
it in there too deep. Oh my gosh. I would apologize to Dakota, but he's kind of tapped me a couple times in this race, so I'm using him to save it. I'm not spinning out. Oh my gosh, Brandon Brown, you are a freaking idiot, bro.
You're going through it this race, man.
Oh, there's a lot of drivers I'm just going to retaliate against next week if I can't get them here, so. Alright, so Urbane opts to pit. I swear, if one more person freaking wrecks me, bro.
Guessing the front damage was too much?
Tell you that, yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to get up there. But it's fine, because I know I can drive back through the field. Final 10 laps of stage 2. Urbane not very happy how this race is going so far. And of course, another freaking caution when I'm driving through the field.
So I'm guessing that wasn't you?
No. Alright, well, here we go. Going back to green. 24 crew not happy about this race. At this rate, guys, I'll be darned if we can get a top 20. You can hear the 24 crew getting a little upset. We knew tempers were going to flare here. Had to pass off the track, and then had to pass there again. But he looks to be fine now.
Packer fan Kyle, if you feel like you're drifting around the track, that means your setup isn't good. Because I feel like I'm not. I'm pretty in control and stable throughout every corner. Yeah, those first couple I get it. Like, I tuned my controller settings to where I wouldn't be spinning out in those corners because the setup wasn't going to fully cut it. So I don't know about you, but me, once I get up to that inside curve on turn 1, turn 2, I can just stamp the throttle down into that first uphill, the right-hander. Only corner where I purposefully stamped the throttle down through a corner is probably the last hairpin.
Everybody looking
rotate through there.
To get into the top. Oh. What the heck, bro? I was about to pass for the top 10.
What even happened?
I don't even know. Hey, Splashy, tell Dakota to watch where he's going on the track. Tell him to watch where he's going. He's running us over. Green flag back in the air.
Yo, he has crazy aero damage.
Talking to the team owner like that's crazy, though.
Freak that 90. The guy just decided to run me off the track.
Of course, Brandon Brown spun himself again.
Let's go,
guys.
Stage win.
Hey, guys, we got stage points in both stages. Solid. Team got some stage wins. That's good for us. We're going to pit here. I mean, you just won't have teammates, though. That's the thing. That's the biggest thing. I try to get everybody to. I try to get the team to pit together so that way we have teammates. All right,
Oh,
this
I'm
does.
P3.
This does.
Everybody pitted. I'm P3.
I'm P6. This is the final stage, and we can't really believe it. But green flag back in the air as Team Urbane teammates looking
Go
for.
3 wide into turn 1.
They're going
Yeah,
3 wide.
Bumps me.
And I'm
Who's
gonna
that
go
on
on the
the
wall.
inside. Oh, you, my bad.
Oh, my bad, bro. I guess we'll.
happening?
Hey, we'll call it even because I got into you. So
Yeah, I kind of pushed you off. My bad.
we'll call it.
I was still trying to keep it safe after going 3 wide there.
We'll call it even. I wish I had my crew chief. He had to go. I hope I have him for tomorrow's race. Green flag. Cesar Barcarella. He won 2 races last season. Has not won since Phoenix.
Ooh, what was he doing there? He braked really early there.
You saw the 24 get loose. He had to let off and save it.
Dude, that Barcarella AI, this guy's crazy, man.
Trying not to wreck his Motley Motorsports driver, David Starr. What the heck? It just spun me out. For absolutely no reason.
Who?
No, like the game just spun me out. I went around that corner. I wasn't even on the gas at all. And it just spun me out.
Dude, this Cesar Barcarella guy, this guy is horrible. And he's an AI.
Here we go, back to green. Yeah, watch. This is team communications with everybody. Watch going into that turn where I spun out at.
Cesar Barcarella just pushes me into the dirt, man.
Sounds about right. It's an AI. 24 is making up the spots. If he can get a top 10, top 5, this is going to be a good day for him.
Saw somebody just go wide, right into the dirt. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My car wasn't turning. Yeah,
He's got a part-time driver looking for the win today to sweep the weekend. And he's got a full-time driver in second, hungry for the win. He does not want another runner-up finish, especially after how last week ended up for him. But look at the 24, the boss man. He's up there. And if only I wouldn't get loose in that turn and almost spin out and have to save it, I could actually contend. That was my bad, guys. I got into the 6. He scraped the wall a little bit and then shoved me in the wall.
You're going through it this race.
Come on, top 5. That's all I want. I won last week. I'm already in the playoffs, so this race essentially means nothing to me. As we got 45 to go, can't believe it already. How about a little NASCAR crank it up?
Oh, okay, man.
Now the 24 makes his way, before we go back to our crank it up, makes his way around Caesar B. Team Urbane positions 1 through 3 right now. We'll have to see where the 25 can get. Back to our crank it up. If I can have a good lap in that turn and not get spin out again, that would be great for me, guys. I'd like to get a Team Urbane sweep, but we need to get Dakota up here.
Oh, we're on the same team.
Yeah. Alright.
Which one is that? The one with the yellow, with the all the signs on the left side?
Turn 11.
That one I normally brake. So there's gonna be a yellow sign, and right in front of it, it turns white. It kind of looks like a Bass Pro Shop sign.
Okay, I know that was not me.
So there's a yellow sign with red on it, and right in front of that sign is where you want to brake. There's like a white. It turns white, and then that's where you want to brake for that one.
I don't know how many laps of fuel we have left, so I would say less than 30 to go if we get a caution pit. All right, green flag. Yeah, I do too.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Less than 30 to go. We should pit. Ooh, that was. Oh my God! All the Team Urban cars involved in an incident. Around goes the 24. That's got to be a caution right there. And it is.
I have 31 laps of fuel. There's 42. Yeah, I'm pitting. I don't know what that was, guys, but come on. I'm pitting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit on whatever tires and fuel I have for the rest of the race.
All three of the Team Urban
um,
cars involved in that incident there. It looks like it was like the 23 got into the 7 and then came back on the track, and then the 24 got into him. So
let's
contact.
just brake a little bit earlier. Oh my God, bro! You hit the wall and just ran right into me.
I apologize. That must have been a glitch because on my screen I kept going straight. Dakota Daniels looking for his first career Xfinity Series win. He already got his first. He already got his first career truck win. Yeah, I really don't want to run 30th all day, so these AIs need to get out the way.
I'm just going around them.
Yeah, you guys don't got any room to talk, Splashy. Move, Chastain, Jesus. Frustrations, guys. It doesn't matter if you're already in the playoffs. There's frustration on the track between the Team Urban drivers. Yeah, back to that incident, as I just freaking got a penalty because of that. Thank you, caution. I'm glad that car spun out and gave me a caution, bro. I am so glad. I did not want to lose any more spots. I got loose and I spun right in the freaking cones and got a penalty because I just drove, like, you know, stayed and drove there.
You got a course penalty?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Sometimes you just got. Right sometimes you gotta take the penalty though, because that's better than spinning out. 36 to go. Who's in the lead? Bro, what? I was past him before the caution came out. I should be 6th right now.
P3.
They're trying to rob me, bro. Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Packer fan, I'm keeping the... Alright, I guess I'm not keeping the inside.
I think we've only completed one lap,
man.
Under green. Oh my God, David Starr. Oh my God, then I just got myself turned.
What just happened there? I'm sorry.
33 laps of fuel, 30 to go. What should we do here, guys? Should we wait till...
I'm not...
Yeah, we'll wait...
earlier, so I'm chilling.
We'll wait until, like, maybe the next caution. Is that a good deal?
The AIs are pitting. To be honest with you, I think I pitted and you guys didn't. My tires should be fine. My fuel should be completely fine. Pretty sure I'm
Yeah. I pit at the same time you did. I chose to pit there just for tires and fuel to make it. Alright, here we go. 30 to go. Green flag back in the air. Oh, yeah, I should make it. No.
Yeah, I have estimated fuel 33 and it's 30 to go exactly.
I have 34.
Earlier,
one more lap.
You keep running right into me.
As the 08 runs into the 24 are going to show some frustration there. But not turn them. for the sake of this race, trying to remain green.
Bro, I'm so mad I forgot to put the custom scheme on. It looks so nice too.
Oh, you can save it for Atlanta. And what a save by the 24 crew.
You can just cut that whole red part and you won't get a course penalty. That's actually insane to know.
Oh
You
yeah,
can run that corner so wide.
I ended up having to do it earlier. All
I
right,
can
so the
breathe
24,
later than that means.
the 24 back in the top 10, looking for a top 5 finish. We're looking for
so late.
We're looking for a top
Sorry.
5, but if we can only get a top 10, boys, we'll take it. Cause, oh my gosh, Clements, really. All right, so I'm now 8th. Let's be real.
Man, this race is gonna be interesting.
Going into the first turns, though, you want to be on what's the high side normally at ovals. Green flag back in the air.
I'm expecting to get wrecked.
27 to go.
Wasn't that bad.
My bad, Packer fans. Team Urbane, look at this. Positions 1 through 4. Can they perform the sweep? Okay, well, now we know if a caution comes out, it's not any of us causing it. Unless if somebody wrecks somebody. Oh my gosh, bro. Holy, what a save by the 23, but here goes the 24. I see the 24 making some contact to side draft CJ McLaughlin there. Oh, way overshot the corner, though. CJ's going to be able to get there, I think. Oh, no. Still beating and banging doors for 4th, and Urbane hangs on to it. I checked up to avoid you, and, like, because, like, in that turn, you pretty much got nowhere to go. And I had, like, the momentum, but, like, I ended up in the dirt, so I couldn't do anything with that momentum.
It's just trying to build my gap now for the rest of these laps.
Joe Brown looking for, well, the weekend sweep since he did the truck race here yesterday and the NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Team Urbane announced he will be a full-time driver starting in the 2025 to 2026 season. Racing for Team Urbane as the caution is out. So here we go. $23 laps to go. 32 laps of fuel. Yeah, it happened to Joe earlier. What the heck? Oh, that was you, my bad. I did not realize that was you. I thought you were like an AI. That's why I was like side drafting you like that. I was like, nope, I'm not losing another position. So around went Dakota Daniels again. Here we go, back to green. Will we ever get more than one green flag lap completed? Probably not. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Oh, that was my bad. I kind of shot up the track there. Yeah, seems like Mission Impossible in some of these corners. The fans are going to be cheering that we completed 2 laps in the race instead of for the race winner. Right now they're thinking, we paid for this? Yeah. Tomorrow the layout's going to look different for the Cup Series. It's going to be the chute open as Urban looks to pick up his second career Cup Series win at the track. He was victorious here in 2022, 2 seasons ago. Very dominant in that race. Looking to win again tomorrow, or not tomorrow, on Monday night. As holy crap, guys, we have completed 2 laps here. I tell you what, a top 5 will help my points. And that's what we're going for here today, boys. Or at least a top 10, because top 10s are good, too. As the 7 of Joe Brown pulls out to a 10.5-second lead off of 3rd place. I tell you what, it's a good race for Team Urbane. I mean, it's kind of been an up-and-down race for both the 24 and 25 cars, but seems like the 24's got it figured out. Oh, Joe, you know what you should do if you're available? You should be my crew chief for Xfinity, since I already have one for Cup, and I don't have one for Xfinity. When you're not racing, that is.
I might be able to.
Oh, we almost spun it out there, boys. We had to go off the track to save it, just in case somebody was behind us. Dakota's in 13th. Let's try to get a Team Urbane sweep here. 1, 2, 3, 4 finish.
Wasn't it an AI who threw out the caution?
Yeah, I think so. Or it could have been Dakota. Back to green we go. I'm on the brakes, just a warning. Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to have you hit the back of me because, I didn't warn you or something, especially because I just penalized Splashy for that. God dang, stay on the track, car. Ooh. Yeah, that's what it was like at Daytona last week. Keep a distance because I'm on the brakes. Yeah, that way I didn't wreck you. In case I lagged again. Oh. Oh, did you see that save, Packer fan? I'm not gonna lie, depending on where you finish, Packer fan, as long as it's in the top 10, that's back-to-back weeks where you got good finishes. That's a great start to your season. Ooh. I say you're definitely the top 12 in points right now. Because you got 35 for last week, and, you know, if I stay in second here, you'll get 34 for this race. Yeah. You'll get those points added on, too. Yes, thank God. Because I was just going to keep spinning out there. Alright, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, boys. Yeah. Which would have been annoying. Honestly, that might have still been a caution, though, because, like, the faster cars were approaching.
Bro, it just keeps tightening my lead. Like, I get out, like, 5-6 seconds, and then it just goes back to 0. It's getting me tight.
Oh, my bad, Packer fan. I did not mean to almost... I almost got dumped by the 93. Now I gotta try to break back, or get back into the top 5.
Cesar Buccarella's top 5th place. You might be cooked.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
26 laps of fuel. My tires are just going under 85.
One, 2, 3, 4, Team Urban, boys. Ooh, I was not expecting you to break there. Oh. I don't know. There it is.
No.
Oh my God, bro. I don't even know how I spun out Dakota there. No, because I did not mean to do that. That was not intentional. That's not a penalty, Splashy. That was not intentional. If anything, I didn't see Packer fan on the brakes, and I got into him, and then I passed him and got into you. Like, that wasn't even intentional. Yours was clearly intentional.
What just happened back there? I just saw that in my rear mirror. I just saw a lot of dirt and a lot of cars off track. Me though, I'm chilling.
Bro, why do I...
Laps.
I swear, I always overdrive this turn. We all overdrove the turn. As long... Hey, stay in top... Stay in top 4. Stay in top 4. I'm off track. I'm coming back on. Just a warning. I'm monster jamming it. How is that a... You couldn't just let me get back on track? Oh.
You're still P2 though, so...
Yeah. Green flag.
Yeah, you're lagging. You're slowing and going fast.
5 laps to go. I'm going to take the wall. I'm going to take...
Oh, that is completely... I went way...
I'm staying out, boys. I'm staying out. It's overtime. All right, so overtime here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series from Sonoma. It's a 2-lap shootout. Green, white, checkered flag finish. If the leader takes the white flag under green, next flag ends the race. Caution prior, we re-rack them and restart them. And it's unlimited attempts until a winner's declared. Here we go.
So sorry about that, guys.
You're good. If anything, everybody's done a little something to each other. I almost lost it there.
No. This is not how I lose a race. This is not how I lose a race.
Go.
Yeah, you're lagging like crazy.
Okay,
It's weird 'cause
okay.
your voice isn't lagging or anything either. Yeah, he went off wide. Yeah, dude, you're like, it's weird because your voice isn't lagging or anything. It's just your game.
It does that. It's done that for everybody. It did it last week. All right, so we go again because the 24 got off course there. Here we go.
I'm on brakes.
Oh, my bad, Packer fan.
What even happened back there?
I spun him out. Complete accident. I'm trying to, like, help you out here, man. I'm trying to, like, spin somebody.
How was that not a caution?
You might get one here.
I really thought y'all stopped on track, to be honest.
There you go.
Oh, another overtime.
Well, I knew he was gonna ask if I got a penalty for being involved in a wreck and having something happen that was completely out of my control. Like, I don't think it's fair to get a penalty for being involved in a wreck. Like, do you guys agree with that?
No. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, freaking Sammy Smith.
One time he doesn't absolutely go crazy on the brakes. Is that another caution? I'm pretty sure it's a caution.
No, not yet.
I just saw people off track, like 2 cars off track.
Come on, go Dakota.
That might be the cleanest I've ever taken that turn. Spun the tires a little bit, but got right on the curb. That looked beautiful.
Okay, what the heck was that, Dakota? He was off course and just came back on track when I was, like, right there.
Tell him to clip that, just to see if he used his camera or not. Because if he didn't use his camera, then it can be chalked up to he didn't see you. If he did, then...
Will we get back to the white flag?
Hopefully. I'm almost there.
Joe Brown looking for his first... I almost said your Instagram handle. Joe Brown looking for his first career Xfinity Series win and his first career start at... Who wrecked, bro?
No, bro.
It was the AI.
If it's the white flag, if it's white flag and they call the caution, does it just end or do we go back into overtime?
It ends. It's
right,
if the white. If the leader takes the white flag under green, the next flag ends the race. Here we go. Green flag. Will this race ever end? My bad, Dakota.
See another car right into the wall. That's another caution. Somebody just went right into the wall.
I can't pause this. Hang on. All right. Well, what do you need?
Can we pause that?
No, it's online. Can you wait 2 laps? Or can you do it? Alright, let's do it again, boys. Apparently my dog needs to go outside, so this has to end soon.
Alright, let's stop wrecking, guys. Early on the brakes, you know, let's chillax, give each other space.
More like 8, I think. Okay. Dakota is lucky I decided to let off the gas there because I completely could have stayed on it. But I wasn't going to do that because I do not want a penalty.
He's lucky I got on the throttle when I did. If I got on the
Okay,
throttle
I'm going to
any
have to
later,
make
I
a
would've
rule
gotten
that he's
bumped.
going to have to be in here because I cannot understand when he's braking. And I refuse to get wrecked.
My fronts dropped down into the 70s. My rears are still in the 80s.
I have a lot of damage, but I'm staying out because it's pointless pitting.
All my car is fine besides from I have 95% aero. So I'm realistically chilling. If I can just make it to the white flag here.
If I can catch Dakota here for 35 points, that would be great. Oh my gosh. I swear, if they throw the caution for that, bro.
Oh my! I was so close, man, to the same exact spot. No, I think I just disconnected.
Are you serious?
No, I didn't.
Don't do that. Be careful.
I opened my PlayStation menu and clicked circle, and the screen went black. Like, you know when you come back, when it goes back to green, how the screen goes black?
Yeah.
The screen went black, and I thought it disconnected. Because it made the sound of the menu going away. I'm like, there's no way I just disconnected while I was winning.
Oh, I have to use Dakota as brakes. I have to use Dakota as brakes, bro.
That's why we need to give each other space, man. Please, no caution. Please, no caution.
Oh my God, bro. Well, he's ran over people all race.
Clip it. Both of y'all need to clip it. Both of y'all need to clip it.
I will take a look at it, though, so.
We need clips from multiple people's perspectives. I can't include mine because, you know, I'm in the front. Not to flex or anything. What happened? Somebody left? Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, that was what even happened.
How was that not a freaking caution, bro? Alright, the goal's a top 10 here, boys. We just got completely wrecked.
So, what happens to Dakota? Does Dakota just get a DNF?
Yeah.
He just gets a DNF?
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get that caution.
His game crashed.
Oh my God.
What place is he gonna get?
DNF.
Jeez.
But what about when Packers? What about when Packers his thing like crashed or something, and he still got second from it?
He was third or fourth last time I checked.
No, in the Daytona race, he was in like second or third, and his game like crashed, and Mason still gave him second or third.
To be honest, bro.
Because that was like kind of like bad. He like had dominated most of the race anyway.
Y'all were playing so fucking weird.
Bro, I don't want to hear it because you were literally running us over too, man. You got to be careful on the track. You got to be careful on the track, man.
You were pushing us up. You were pushing me into everyone.
To be fair, you were running that wall like every restart you were just...
To be fair, you were running us over all race. I don't want to hear it.
I was bullying you.
After he did it to you.
Because y'all are so annoying, bro.
And then Splashy's like, oh, is that gonna be a penalty? I'm not getting a penalty for being involved in a wreck,
That's what they told me.
I'm not
Wait,
getting...
Mason, have you ever given yourself a penalty before?
I haven't had a reason to, and I'm not getting a penalty for being involved in a wreck.
Okay, what about mine? You said that ours wasn't intentional. We just tapped each other a little bit.
Dude, that was clearly intentional. That was unnecessary. Yes, that was.
What are you joking?
I still think it was like... I don't think it was intentional. He definitely dove deep.
No,
we're just trying to race. You know what I mean?
It's not intentional. I don't know. You're like trying to throw shit in my mouth.
That was intentional, Will.
It was not intentional. Bro, it was overtime racing, and I'm fighting for the lead, and we just made a contact.
And you door slammed him very hard. There's a big difference there.
None of us went. No, it wasn't.
And you caused a wreck as a result of that.
Mason, look at the clip. He turned into me. I caused the wreck. He turned into me.
Yes, you caused that wreck there.
So then how the hell did I cause it if he turns into me?
White flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Urbane Woodworking from Sonoma. Bro, you already lost the appeal, Splashy. It's
I don't care. It's still gonna piss me off.
Well, I don't know, man. Don't run people over on the track.
You don't run people over on the track. You should see your restarts.
Well, the funny thing is like Dakota's ran into me multiple times, so I feel like I feel like we should call it even.
See, the difference is he does it after you guys fucking every restart. You're into the wall, slam through people.
Literally you too, Splashy. I do not want to hear it. Bro.
No, what?
Mason, you're kind of full of yourself right now.
You overdrove it in the freaking corner and wrecked that dude last night to try to win.
No,
that is why you got the penalty.
We didn't wreck.
Oh my gosh. That's in the race. I'm gonna get 4th.
Can I go to the RP chat?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Dennis, you wanna come?
Be careful on the
Dennis.
track next week, Dakota. That's a
You
warning.
got, alright, man.
What?
Are you not gonna get a warning?
What?
I like how bro complains, but yet he literally tried to wreck you for the win last night. Like, that's crazy.
I did not wreck him for the win.
It's also crazy that this
18
race was
second
only
lead is 2
supposed to be
laps, man.
99 laps, and it went to 120.
18-second lead.
I am sorry, but I'm not getting a penalty for being involved in a wreck and then getting into the back of Dakota. How is that fair for getting involved in a wreck and spinning him out? Because I got caught in the wreck, and it caused me to spin him out.
If you guys ever get enough people, you should get like a separate governing body that's not racing.
Alright, I will be back. So. Good race, boys.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like crap all race. I think we only got like 5 laps done under green, so.
Yeah.
Also, to anybody watching the stream, you all saw that. He ran us over most of the race, so I don't want to hear it. I'm not getting a penalty for being involved in a crash. Alright, I'll be back, boys.
Alright. I think I'm about to hop off. I don't got much else to do. It's just another win. It might...
Oh, hang on a second. Don't leave the party yet, because I will be back for interviews.
Alright. I was just chilling. It might be because I'm more experienced on road courses than ovals, but I don't know. I was just practicing the whole week, and I luckily picked up the track pretty early. If I were to do something like Road America, I probably would need to take a little bit to try and learn it. Indy Roval, I've raced in GT cars in Assetto Corsa. Charlotte Roval, I think I've raced in iRacing a few times in the MX-5s or something. And I raced it a few times in Heat 5. But I don't know I know it kind of well, but not super well. I like Watkins Glen. I like Watkins Glen GT cars. I mean, I've only really ever raced the long one, so I like that one. But the short version is cool, I guess. Like, you get off the bus stop and you just kind of keep going around, and then it brings you back up. On what? I used to play that. I love GT7, man. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. I just recently upgraded from a Logitech G29 up to a Moza R5, so it doesn't work on console, sadly. No, I was using controller. I was just using a setup. I sold my G29, and then I bought a Moza R5, but it doesn't work on console, so I can only use it on PC. What do you mean, controller wheel? Like a Formula style wheel? What wheel do you have? Then, like... Well, most wheelbases come with a round wheel, and then you can add on a Formula style wheel later. If you're buying something like the Logitech G29, It comes with the round wheel, but you can't really there's no quick release to take it off, so you have to like unbolt the button box to the steering wheel, and there's a lot of people who sell third-party stuff for it. But for me, I have the Moza R5, which comes with like a quick release, and I can just like, they have a few Formula wheels, they have a few like rally type wheels, but it comes with a default round wheel. So it really does, like, it really depends on what wheelbase you get. If you go with Thrustmaster with like the T300, it comes with a round wheel by default. That's like, I think it's like 300 millimeters or something. But they have a lot of upgrade options with like the Sparco rally wheel, and then they also have like the 2 officially licensed F1 wheels. And then they have the Ferrari 488 GTB licensed wheel, replica wheel. But their replica wheels, their wheels aren't on par with like something like Fanatec has some really good wheels if you were to go down that route. And they have the quick release as well. But like if you're looking for console compatibility, it's really only Logitech, Fanatec, or Thrustmaster. At least for PlayStation compatibility. But it also depends on like how much money you have available or willing to spend on a wheel and all that. I need to get back into GT7. I just don't like playing it on controller. Yeah. Most wheels come with paddles already. If you get the Logitech G29, it comes with paddles, and then there's a clutch pedal that comes with it. You just need to buy the shifter for it. Bro, do you know anyone who has World of Outlaws? Because I just bought it.
Alright, you guys still here?
Yeah.
Dude, that is literally some BS, though. You guys saw all that. He literally ran us over all race and then complains that we were doing it to him.
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, call it even. You ran us over, we got into you a little bit. And then he says something about me riding the wall. At least I didn't wipe people out every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But that is BS that they were trying to get, that they want me to give myself a penalty for getting involved in a wreck and then accidentally spinning him out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, that's...
Yeah, everybody just needs to clip whatever happened. I don't know if they already did clip. If they didn't, then it's tough luck. You can't really do much about it.
Well, I mean, I'm technically in charge. And he's like, have you ever given yourself a penalty? And I'm like, I haven't had a reason to give myself a penalty. I try my hardest to race clean, you know? But if something happens, it happens. But his was a little bit different than mine. I didn't full-on door slam somebody to try to win the race. So, like... And then cause, like, a 10-car pile-up behind me. So... I think that it is fair to say that, like, he definitely got that penalty mostly because it caused a wreck. The fact is the only reason Dakota got turned is because I got caught up in a wreck. Like, I would have let out of, if I was just racing, I would have let out of the gas. I'm considering, since he wants to argue about it, I'm considering suspending Splashy for a race in the truck series because I ain't gonna have people getting disorderly, you know, being disrespectful like that. So I'm gonna think long and hard about it, and I might actually go through with that. I need, like I said, I need to set a guideline of what's acceptable and what's not. You can't sit there and act disorderly, especially after we made a decision, you know. Like,
yeah,
it's a penalty. Take it and move on. Like, I mean, you don't have to agree with it. I'm not saying you have to. Did you watch that race, Packer fan? The truck race last night. So literally what happened is Splashy got another penalty again this week because he brake checked me with no warning going into turn 2. So I docked him 2 points for that. He's docked 5 points total. I docked him 2 points for brake checking me and giving no warning at all because we don't really have like spotters and crew chiefs. Not every driver does. So it's up to the drivers to be like, hey, I'm braking. You know, kind of like what I did for you there. Yeah. But it will be on Wednesday night instead of Saturday. But like it's, so then he ended up getting docked 3 points because on an overtime restart, he didn't just tap his door a little bit to try to side draft him. He full on door slammed him and then spun me out as a result of that and caused like a big pileup. So he got docked 3 points for that. That is why he got that penalty. But I'm not giving myself a penalty for getting involved in a wreck and spinning him out on accident. And also, if you remember, Packer fan, I told you that I would give you a second place finish at Daytona, but that was... Yeah? Oh, that's going to be a dub. I never got to see a race there. That'd be cool. But anyways, back to what I was saying is I already told Packer fan after Daytona, that's the only time I'll make an exception and give him a second place finish. After that, it's a DNF. Did I not, Packer fan? Yeah, I told you that if basically, and this goes for anybody, I would give Packer fan a P2 finish in that race because it was kind of stupid. It was like with a few laps to go anyway, and like I feel like that he earned it. At least he would have got the win if I wouldn't have won. That's what I'm saying. You earned it, but then I'm like, well, you can't really just give out wins or good finishes, if that happens a lot. So that is the only exception I made that one time, is that, if it happens to anybody, again, that's it. It's a DNF. So it's a DNF for Dakota, but I think... No, that's Joe's mic. It doesn't really work that well. Hey, Joe, can you just mute your mic for a minute? Thank you. So yeah, but before we get going with post-race interviews, I honestly, it seems like you all agree with me. I don't think that's fair to get a penalty for getting involved in a wreck and then accidentally spinning somebody out. Like, come on now. That's a little bit different than full-on door slamming somebody going into two. I could understand if I door slammed them or if I wasn't involved in that wreck and just turned them, intentionally. But yeah, no, that's stupid. Now, I don't know what happened between you and Dakota, Packer, so I'll have to review that. We'll see if anybody gets deducted points there. I'll let you guys know. But, like I said, it's just... You know what? Why don't we get to post-race interviews? I want to talk about this as an interview. So, who wants to interview the winner? All right, Joe. You get your first career win in the Craftsman Truck Series last night. You pick up your first career Xfinity Series win and your first ever start for Team Urbane. What do you think of the organization? How you feeling right now about the race and stuff like that? You there, Joe? All right, well...
Wait, hello?
Oh, there you are. So how you feeling about the race? How you feeling about this organization?
I mean, I'm feeling good after getting the weekend sweep, I'm excited for my other part-time starts this season and to see what I can do next season. I really think I can contend for championship, in the future, and I'm just excited to see what's in the future.
All right, I appreciate it, man. What do you think about all the chaos between the 25 and 24 and 23 cars, and maybe even you if he got into you?
I mean, personally, it didn't really affect me throughout the race, but I don't see a point in violence and retaliation like that on the track, especially when we're all trying to make it somewhere. Just staying clean is my main priority and just staying out the way. I know sometimes stuff happens, we get in the dirt, other cars hit us, but I feel like running into people, running them over, purposely running them off track or into the wall, I just don't see a place for that on track.
No, thank you for that. But what do you think about your your boss in the 24 being frustrated about them asking for a penalty when he was obviously involved in a crash there and accidentally spun out the 25? What do you think about that?
I mean, I can personally see there's some frustration due to last night's penalty, which I'm in support of, but still not fully in support of. So I can see some friction there and why they're calling for a penalty for you. But I mean, if you're involved in a wreck, there's not much you can do. So, I mean, if you're getting spun out and you hit somebody and they spin out, there's really nothing you can do there. That's what it is.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Who wants to interview Packer fan now?
I'll do it.
All right.
Wait, what? Where do you finish?
I think he finished third or second. Yeah.
Third. Alright. So, second. Alright, so Packer fan, how do you feel about, what is it, 2 back-to-back P2s? Is that what it is or no? So, how do you feel about your performance on track, your teammates' performance on track, and what do you think you could have changed about the race? What do you think you could have done better? And how do you feel you're gonna stack up next weekend in Las Vegas? And how do you feel? What do you think you're looking at later this season? You think you're looking at a spot in the playoffs? You think possibly a championship? That's great to hear. That's all I have. Thank you for your time.
Who wants to interview me now? I can't interview myself.
I got you again.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So, how do you feel about where you finished today, and what do you think could have gone better for you this race?
Honestly, we got the win last week, right? We're already in the playoffs. Honestly, top 5 is, what I wanted, and I got it. I wish I would have got one better there, but, stuff happens. It's a road course, There's danger around all these turns, Honestly, I wish I wouldn't have spun out so much. I wish I would have got on the brakes a little better going into the turn. We obviously were in the wall a few times, off the track a few times. So we got some stuff to clean up before the next road course race. But I also want to say that I think it's absolutely chicken crap to sit there and be a part of running, all of your teammates over during the race and then getting mad about them doing it. And let alone I'm involved in a wreck there. I'm just gonna call you Bob Pockris. So Bob, it's just ridiculous. I get turned. What do you want me to do? Not spin you out? I can't control my car at that point in time. I tried to save it. I got into him and spun him out. I don't think it's fair to get a penalty for that, especially because I didn't full-on door slam somebody like the 22 did going for the win because he wasn't fast enough to get around the other truck last night. So I think it's ridiculous. I think it's chicken crap to go say what they said, and I honestly after that conversation, I don't think that Baker should be racing next week. I think that was a little disorderly, a little over the top. So we'll see if he's going to be racing at Las Vegas. It's frustrating, Bob. Honestly, it is. To go out there and contend for a top 5. And sit there and get crapped on multiple times during the race, and then they ask for a penalty for you. I'm sorry, man. You got the penalty fair and square. Suck it up. That's the thing. I don't care if you're. I don't care if you're mad. You can be mad. You don't have to like it. I don't care. That's the way I see it, right? I mean, it's not my penalty, and I'm not getting a penalty for being involved in a wreck and accidentally spinning somebody out. I mean, yeah, sure, I got into people a couple of times. I almost always apologize, though, and it wasn't clearly intentional. I feel like that the 22 clearly made a violation there, and that crossed the line in last night's truck race. And like I said, we'll see if he's racing next week after those comments and all that arguing. It's ridiculous, man. And then like I said, he goes out there and tries to get a penalty for everybody. I got a possible penalty to review. We'll see, though. But it's just ridiculous and frustrating, Bob. Hopefully things work out in Vegas for us next week. In the Truck Series, we haven't got a win yet. We've got 2 top 5 finishes, though, so that's pretty solid. We'll focus on getting win number 1. I'm feeling confident there. Maybe we'll be able to pick up win number 2 in the Xfinity race there as well. Honestly, we'll go into the Cup race tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Monday night, later in the night. Probably won't be until like 10, but we'll go into Sonoma Monday night for the Cup Series, and that will be that. It's been a brutal week. Like I said, I don't like to give out penalties, but when you full on door slam somebody like that, and you don't penalize a driver for that, or if somebody brakes checks somebody, other drivers are gonna think that's acceptable, Bob, and that's not acceptable at all. I'm sorry, but it's frustrating, honestly, and I hope that the 25 doesn't try to wreck me next week, because there will definitely be repercussions for that, because I feel like that's just going too far. Like I said, he got into us, we got back into him just as much. I feel like you should call it even. Go a pair and call it even. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you.
So, I think that it's absolute chicken crap. But a shout out to who that did I have on board this week? Shout out to Ally Bank, UniFirst, Napa Auto Parts, and all my sponsors and my crew. This awesome pit crew, got me back up there. They fixed the damage each time I got it. Like I said, we got some things to clean up for the next road course race. Maybe staying on the track a little better, and getting on the brakes a little better. But it is chicken crap to go and do that. So like I said, we'll see if the 22's racing next week. But I know you got other drivers to interview, so I'll let you get out of here.
All right, thank you for everything.
Yep. So you hear the frustration in Urbane's voice there at the conclusion of that race, and honestly, I agree with him. I think that is absolute too far. The 25 had some contact with the other 3 Team Urbane cars out there. Urban got into him back. I mean, I feel like at that point you call it even. There was no intentional wrecks. And then, I agree with what the 24 said. He's got some stuff to clean up before the next road course race. But I'll tell you what, he still got a top 5 finish out of it. And like I said, I agree with the fact that he should not be penalized for spinning out and turning the 25. Nothing he can do at that point. So we'll have to see what plays out there. And yeah, that's that. So thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you in Las Vegas Tuesday night for the NASCAR Xfinity Series 3rd race of the season. Until then, so long. Thanks for watching. Join us back here Monday for the Cup Series race for the Toyota Save Mart 350.